So most Airbnb hosts compete the hard way. They add amenities randomly, they copy the nicest listing nearby, and they assume that more features will eventually mean more bookings. But after you've watched thousands of guests scroll, click, hesitate, and leave, you begin to realize something quite simple. Guests don't book the listing with the most amenities. They book the listing that removes doubt the fastest. And that is why hosts who consistently win on Airbnb, look, y'all, they're not asking, what should I add next? They're asking something far more precise. And that is, they're asking, where are my competitors creating hesitation and how can I remove it with the least amount of effort? And here in a moment, I'm going to show you the exact AI system I use to surface those weak points. I'm not talking about trends, not inspiration, actual gaps that quietly cap your rankings, conversion, and pricing. And here's the mistake that most hosts will make. They assume that Airbnb works like a checklist at a desk, at a grill, at another amenity badge, but Airbnb does not reward accumulation. It rewards clarity. Over time, you start to notice patterns. Listings don't stall because they're missing features. They stall because something feels unresolved. A question isn't answered, an expectation isn't set, a photo looks fine, but doesn't reassure your guests. And every single one of these moments, y'all, will show up in the data. So clicks without bookings, bookings without reviews, reviews that say everything was great, but y'all, that is not noise, that is a signal. And the advantage isn't guessing better. It is, however, seeing what guests are already telling you and what they're telling your competitors. And that is what this system does. It uses AI not to suggest more amenities, but to expose where similar listings are disappointing guests in small but repeatable ways. And this may be somewhat surprising, but most of the times the fixes can be fairly cheap, but the impact they make can be fairly significant. And y'all, this is important because Airbnb does not rank listings based on how many amenities they offer. It ranks listings based on how guests respond to what you highlight. Clicks, time on the page, booking confidence, and the review language. And the amenity gaps matter because they reduce hesitation, they increase confidence, justify higher prices, and trigger review phrases Airbnb favors. And notice what it is not about. I did not say anything about luxury because the highest impact gaps are almost always friction points. Weak lighting, unclear workspaces, confusing layouts, photos that show the space but doesn't explain it. Friction is actually what kills your bookings. Here's the fix. First, you'll identify the real competitors, not aspirational listings, not the nicest house on the block, listings with the same dates, guest counts, location, and general price range. And from 5 to 10 of these listings, you are going to pull these three things: the listing title, the amenity list, the first several reviews, and generally that is enough because patterns, well, they show up fast. And once you assemble this information, we're then going to run it through AI with very specific instructions. You're not looking for what is popular, but we are looking at where guests are consistently disappointed, in some of those instances where they may be confused or underwhelmed, and most importantly, we're looking at how easy these gaps would be to fix. And when you do this correctly, AI will not just surface the trends, it will also surface the weaknesses. And for this exercise, I used ChatGPT, but I also tested this in Gemini as well. And the same themes appeared again and again. Not hot tubs, not game rooms, things like poor lighting at night, no clear workspace, weak Wi-Fi in the bedrooms, check-in that works but feels fairly clumsy. Guests don't rage about these things. They quietly downgrade your listing. And that is why experienced hosts don't rely on memory or intuition in these cases. They externalize the setup, the systems, the signals, the order things matter in, so nothing critical gets skipped when they're making changes to their listings. And that is the difference between running a clean process and constantly second guessing yourself. Now let's look at a real case in which the things that I'm I'm talking about apply. So here's what this looks like in practice. We ran the system on a 3-bedroom home in Decatur, Georgia. And look, y'all, on paper, this listing looked fine. It was fairly clean. It had a pretty decent layout. It was in a solid neighborhood, but the performance was capped. It averaged around $147 per night with a 2-night minimum. And we ran an analysis on this property using a series of prompts through ChatGPT. And the analysis didn't reveal anything dramatic, just small signals of hesitations. The room felt darker than expected, no obvious places to work. Photos showed the space but didn't guide the guests through the property. So instead of redesigning the entire home, we made a few targeted changes. Lighting where photos fell flat, a simple dedicated workspace, clearer photo order and description. No renovation, no big spend here, y'all. And based on the comps and positioning, this same home could have supported a nightly rate of between $325 to $450 a night. Not because it became luxury overnight, but because it stopped asking guests to fill in the blanks. So not every gap is worth fixing. The filter is simple. Can it be installed quickly? Can it be photographed clearly? Will guests mention it if you make that change? Does it remove a question or concern? Now, look, if it passes 3 out of 4 of these, it is worth doing. And that is how experienced hosts win without overinvesting. And the ability to audit your competitors always existed out there for you to do. And most hosts never audit each other when trying to figure out how to win in a given market. Instead, they copy what looks good, they chase trends, and then they guess in some cases. This system does something different. It lets you position deliberately. You're not trying to be better than everyone else. You are, however, trying to be clearer than the listing that guests are already comparing you to. And that clarity compounds over time. It compounds in the rankings, in conversions, and most importantly, in pricing. And once you know where the gaps are, there's only one question that remains. How do you price those advantages so Airbnb actually rewards them? That is because insights without pricing discipline still underperforms. And the next video breaks that down. How to price your listing for stability and profitability in 2026. That is where the systems start paying off. And I want you to watch that video next. I'll see you over there.